People tap me on the shoulder and say, "Good morning, boss," when they walk past me in the game room. They don't have to do that. Obviously, touching your boss is inappropriate in some instances, but in mine, I think it's quite appropriate. They didn't cross any boundaries. They're showing comfort levels. And I'm probably the only boss that they do this with. And so it's very easy for me to slice and dice fat and to focus on the important things. And a lot of it is just really taking into consideration that people have lives outside the office and they're not expendable. They're not a number. Maybe giving somebody a second chance, possibly having them put water on their face if they're having a bad day. And that's what's helped me, because if you're starting with a mask in the beginning, then I get to judge your character during chaos, and it's probably very disappointing. So I just want to make sure that we're on a level playing field in the beginning. I don't need for you to kiss my ass that I'm your boss. I got to make sure that I come through for you and pay your salary, benefits, and give you a great work environment, plus the extras. And you're reliable. You show up on time. Why? Man, if you can't master this level, then how are you going to get to the next? And you know, it's funny, you ask these millionaires, and you've asked me and all these questions about your journey and one of the most successful moments. It's usually when you've had your first job as the paper route boy, or the millionaire that worked in the restaurant. He took a lot of pride in cleaning his table or washing that car, or cutting the lawn. Yeah, but you were a kid then, but you have no idea how hard I worked for that $3. And that $3 meant the world to me. And that you can't take away. There's certain things, gentlemen, that are priceless. And are both you going to be successful? Oh, yeah. You want to have tons of bread? Swim in it, fill a bathtub in it, enjoy it, backstroke in it if you want. But one day those gold and jewels will lose their luster. And then you'll wonder what to do with all of your riches. And there are certain people that once they've accomplished all these different goals in life, what's left? And then they start giving back to either their church or certain societies or volunteering time, because that's where they got their fulfillment. It's amazing how it took them to get to a certain level financially or a certain area of life to then find such satisfaction in working for free. Find that balance. You will understand the shortcut of life that's